located in a short, narrow valley, branching off to the south of a much longer valley running east-west. A typical approach from Timika brings you into this larger valley at the western end, which can safely be descended into to join a right base for Begoa. A right base join is like arriving at a runway at 90 degrees to the final landing direction, with a right turn required just before landing. Like Huangbi, the weather around Begoa is very typical of mountain weather. The mornings often feature low-lying fog but no winds. As the morning progresses, the fog burns away and the wind starts to pick up, along with cumulus clouds, which build on the surrounding ridgelines, to the point where they'll be large enough to produce rain, and ultimately close the valley out. Therefore, it's best to arrive in the early morning, for operations into Begoa. When the wind does start to pick up, it tends to create a crosswind from the left, as the adiabatic effect is stronger along the valley, running east-west, than up the valley the airstrip is located in, although there's often a tailwind component to that wind, as well, just for an added challenge. Up until short finals, you can execute a go-around by turning out of the Begoa Valley, and into the main valley for another attempt. Due to the surrounding sloping terrain, it's very easy to be high on approach, as your normal perspective is thrown. I like to use the small collection of houses on the northern side of the main valley, as a reference for the approach. If you are a couple of 100 feet above them, you will be nicely set up for straight final approach. Departure is simply a matter of turning out left or right, depending on where you want to go next. Left, to climb along the main valley, back up towards the southwest in Timika, or right, to follow the valley to the east, towards Huangbi or Ilaga. Within the last year, the runway surface was upgraded. Originally, it had a short section of tarmac on the touchdown zone, at the bottom of the airstrip, and grass for the rest. It currently has a fairly smooth compacted gravel surface, which provides excellent braking action in all conditions. It is also amazingly flat with barely any undulations, so it is much easier to control the aircraft on the rollout, with barely any rudder inputs required.